My god, it's about time they fired him. Oh, hey guys. It's AMF 1534 here. I was just talking about how the Cowboys just fired Wade Phillips. Here on Amnesia the Dark Descent, we have a note to read. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the Amnesia drink and try again later. Ooh, the Amnesia Dark Descent drink. Maybe that's what we're getting after. So, last time we finally ventured, or we got the two huge doors open via my mental revelation. Are you hearing things? I feel like I'm hearing things. Anyways, we finally ventured into the transept, which is our first area. God, there's flies all over the place. They're like following me. And now we're in the room where we need to start recovering parts of the busted orb. So, let's take a crack at it. Which door? We'll go right. I feel like that'll be a good start. Oh, awesome. Advanced darkness galore. This doesn't sound good at all. God, are you guys hearing this right now? This is very, like, disturbing. What the hell is that? No, I have to keep this on. Made it to a door. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yikes. What in the world were they doing in here? Oh my god, they were sawing him in half from his ass. That's disgusting. Picked up piece of orb, numero uno. What in the... Whoa. The rapist hanged upside down. His tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. God, that's disgusting. Those dirty bastards. Look at that tinderbox that's in there. Oh man, that's gross. Okay, so it's one room down. One room down with more to go. Let's take on the center room next. Actually, no. I feel like that's going to be the worst one of them all. The worst, I'm sorry. This one might be a little bit less destructive, I'm hoping. And at least the door's right here for this one. What could they have been doing in door number 2? Oh boy. Something to do with handcuffs and a weight and a crank. And some bad stuff. Is the orb piece in here? Sure is. We got piece number 2 of the orb. What do we got here? The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. God damn it. I accidentally clicked on that. No, no, I want to read it. No, I want to read it. Ah, shit, I don't get to read it. Well, maybe you guys will get to have read it, but I didn't get to read it. Yikes. That couldn't be good. My sanity is basically gone. Its texture and color are constantly changing. Huh. Interesting. I'm very sorry that I couldn't read that one to you guys. I just I got a little too excited with the mouse, I'm guessing. But now we gotta go into the big one, into the big kahuna. Uh-oh.
The cradle is ready. Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he alright?
He's one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Yikes. So he set a man on fire, but not intentionally. The question is, how exactly do you unintentionally set a man on fire? Oh no. This looks all bad.
Please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
Oh boy. This just looks plain disgusting. Whatever they were doing in here, I don't know if I want to find out or not, but let's find out anyways. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. Man, that is just straight up gross. So the question is where's my piece of orb? It's right there. We now have 3 pieces of orb. And none of them will stay together because they don't. A more appropriate workspace is needed before the tar can be applied. Interesting. Wow. Do you find it weird that after getting that 3rd piece of orb that Daniel's sanity is now crystal clear? How strange. I got a really bad feeling right now. I have disturbed the placement of the orbs. I feel like something bad's going to happen. Such filth, he thought. Good men can safely cheer their departure as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. I wonder, since we got that string up in the what's his ass's office, if anything can be done in this room now. Let's bring her back up. Can I attach the string that I got to this? Are you sure? Okay. No tip? Okay. Alright.
Good to see. You seem to have found all the ball pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir and find the rest.
We have a note. The remaining orb pieces can be found in the choir. Well then, to the choir you shall go. And limited amounts of lantern oil I have. Luckily, I do have a lot of tinder boxes at my disposal. Just so long as I can continue lighting things with them. There's 2 doors here, as you can see. Let's take a gander in this one first. Oh yeah, this looks just great. Okay. Ooh, another bottle of laudanum. And another note. And another one of those. And another tinderbox. That's just excellent. Before I read the note, let's check the drawers. Make sure there's nothing important in them, like these. Okay, let's read the note. Agrippa channels Vire. Vire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world beyond. Vire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Vire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and tamter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile grounds for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tamter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property from of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kyrnk, whatever that is. I will have to address Vire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Oh, there's the well. Yikes, that's the well that's in the transept. Now let's see what's up with this guy. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one, and the same Alexander, who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Yikes. Alright, so we have obtained the first 3 pieces of the orb, while 3 more remain. Will we be able to find it and unlock some more secrets of the prisoners, or of the rooms in which the prisoners hold them? Well, find out next time, everybody. We're gonna go orb hunting some more, so I'll see you guys in just a little while. Goodbye.